What up, though? What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Uh, Hope you all had a good day yesterday. All I can say is I covered. I mean, between Russell Westbrook not getting 14 points, two rebounds from Jeff Green, and I don't even want to. I don't know, man. It is what it is. I took it light yesterday. Oh, and uh, I just thought the Denver Nuggets would win that game. But hey. But I hammered it. I hammered the cover. I pulled that out. I did that in the video yesterday at plus 123. I mean that's so solid. You know what I'm saying? So I hammered that. The one I did in the video yesterday. That DeJounte Murray and Poto and Derek White. I knew that was gonna be straight cash. So saved my ass. Yeah, so my fault, y'all. I'm trying to get this shit together. All right, yeah, we got 9 games today, man. All right, 9 games, man. Hey, it's some really, really juicy shit going on right here, all right? So, be safe. Go in there and get you some money. And let's get this shit together, all right? Yeah. First game on the docket is probably one of the only games you probably would even need. 228 over under in this one. 228 and a half, man. That's 228 and a half there. All right, Charlotte Hornets at home. Sacramento Kings favored by 1.5. All right, it's just too much to like here. All right, too much to like here. I know what I'm doing. I'm going in there. I mean, I just can't take one prop. I gotta do same game parlay. But this one, you know what I always say? We gonna target Charlotte every time they come on. Every time they get on the slate. Every time they get on the slate, we're gonna target Charlotte. It's gonna be plenty opportunities. Okay, I got one prop that I do like. We got, and you can probably alter it. Okay, you're gonna have plenty opportunities for rebounding. All right. So this is the deal right here. We got Tyrese Halliburton, okay? His rebound prop sitting at 3.5. All right, so I'm gonna have to take the over in that, and I'm gonna personally probably take some stabs and maybe altering it up. I mean, the minutes is just gonna be there for these guys on both sides of the ball. I mean, De'Aaron Fox, man. He's averaging 35 minutes a game. All right. Tyrese Halliburton, he's averaging 34 minutes a game. And then, you probably see somebody like Terrence Davis get the start. I don't know. We know what's the boy's name? Rashad Holmes is out, so you might see somebody like Alex Len or Tristan Thompson get the start. And then the pace of the play that these teams play, the bigs might get ran off the floor. You know what I'm saying? So it might end up going smaller. Because PJ Washington might be out there stretching the floor, and ain't no telling, because if Charlotte can really get hot behind the arc, and that'll probably force somebody like Bagley into the 5 spot, and then maybe Semetu into the 5 spot. But overall, this game it's going to be so many jump shots and shit like that, so many rebounding opportunities. I mean, you can get in here and you can get in here and get some money just out of the rebound section when alternates come out, some stuff like that. But man, go in here. If you have access to alternates on your book, I mean, I'd go in here, and I'd go in here and get me some money out of here. I mean, the player assist right here, Tyrese Halliburton. You gotta look what's going on. It looks like Tyrese Halliburton. I mean, De'Aaron Fox is probably playing that two guard role right now, man. But sometimes you gotta try to figure it out. The scoring guard role, and then because Tyrese Halliburton is doing a decent amount of assists. Okay, so I like him for assists. He's averaging about. I forgot what he's averaging. I think he's averaging about 7 assists a game. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I think he's averaging around 7. I think he's had back-to-back assist games, but 2 out of his last 3 was 11. So he's averaging 6 assists a game. So, yeah, but this game here makes for elevated assist totals, man. So and then for some of these other guys too, they're gonna probably get there in assists. Both of these teams played a decent pace, and yeah, man, that's it's a lot to like. I really like that though, man. They got to sit around his average. If I was to take his assist prop, if I was to take his rebound prop, that's just him alone. You're gonna get plus money right there, and you can probably, when the alternates come out, you can alter it just in case. But it's too much. It's just too much to like here. It's too much to like here. I mean, player threes. Let me get rid of this here. I mean, look at the 3-point props here. You got Kelly Oubre Jr. He's the highest one as of right now. Gordon Hayward, it's doable. I just probably won't be able to get to that, man. It'll probably be raw points for me for all these guys, just to make sure I try to solidify, the bag. You know what I'm saying? So, it might be raw points for me, but Tyrese Halliburton, he can get it. He's been shooting the 3 well lately. He's hit his last 3 games. He hit 5 threes, 4 threes, 2 threes. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be watching. Even the 2-3 section. I mean, even if you wanted to take somebody like Halliburton, Fox, and Bridges, and see if they can knock you down a couple of them apiece. That's definitely plus money right there. And you could definitely, I mean, I didn't even click on Gordon Hayward. I mean, it is what it is with that. You can take Miles Bridges down and try to, Miles Bridges down and try to get a couple of them from Tyrese Halliburton and Fox and still get plus money. But, if you're trying to cover, I mean, you can go with raw points in this one, and you can probably you can come away with some plus money. I don't see no reason why not. I don't have a lean in this one. I don't know who's going to win this game. Maybe might be a slight lean in Sacramento, but it's a lot, man. It's a lot to like about this game, man. Everybody's in play. Everybody's in play. Dallas Mavericks at Indiana Pacers here. We got a 213.5 over under. Indiana Pacers favored by 1.5. Interesting game right here. I don't know exactly what to think about this one. I don't know what to think, man. I mean, what do I say? I mean, advantage guards to Indiana Pacers. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know. But one thing I do know is oh shit, look at that. It's went up. Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you a prop that I've been riding, all right, especially when this guy gets 20 minutes. Dwight Powell, all right, especially given his opportunity, I think they'll be needing. This is a tough rebound situation right here. He'll be sandwiched between Miles Turner and Domantas Sabonis, but it's just a measly 4 rebound prop. It is a lot of juice on it, so if you want to slap that in some with some parlays, you can go down to the alternate store and then jump on that 4 rebound prop. He's hit this in his last 3 games, which he played 20 minutes. All right, he played minutes in 21, 23, and 24. That's and he hit at least 4 rebounds in each and every last one of them. It seems like he doesn't even hit this prop unless he plays 20 minutes. I think 20 minutes is not out of the realm of possibilities for him. So, I wouldn't mind parlaying that pick up right there. And, as far as, like Sabonis, his rebound prop is definitely in play. I mean, don't get it twisted. He's one of the best in the league. As far as I go, it's probably down to 10 at minus 340. And then, that's just about it. I mean, Luka Doncic, a double-double, triple-double candidate every day. His rebound prop is sitting reasonable at 7.5. I don't know if I'll get there, and I know his 6 rebound prop is, is kind of sexy at minus 290. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I wouldn't be mad at going to a same game parlays. He's hit that 6 rebound prop in 4 out of his last 5 games. He's averaging 8. Luka Doncic, his assist prop is sitting at 8.5. That's where I probably have to, really, start looking at, even if I had to go down to a same game parlay and try to catch it at 7 and alternates, because I probably won't be able to get to no 6. It's probably be too juiced. And then 8 is sitting like right on par at minus 160. So at 7, I'll probably get that at about 290 or something like that. So I wouldn't be, I wouldn't trip on that. But I haven't been playing many games, same game parlays for the Indiana Pacers. So, if, like I say, if you want to be safe, you might want to stay away from the threes and try to take some raw points and raw peripherals for some of these guys. Charis Leverk, his peripherals have been terrible as of late. Wouldn't matter. I mean, you could take some unders on him. In certain categories. So it is what it is. But not too much from this game. I don't know who's even going to win this game, but I'll keep it moving. Brooklyn Nets at Atlanta Hawks. 223 over under in this one. Atlanta Hawks favored by 1.5. Excuse me. Yes. So Durant, his point prop is always in play. I never really get to James Harden's point prop. James Harden, Trae Young, they double-double, triple-double candidates. Kevin Huerter, we're gonna check the injury report real fast because I believe Cam Reddish should be in play. So he is probable for this game, and that's gonna be interesting too. Because if I'm gonna have some interest in Cam Reddish if he pops up on the books, but Kevin Huerter, his point prop is sitting at 12.5. The usages and the minutes are going to be there for him, so I don't mind getting there for sure. In his last 5 games, he's played He's averaging about 37 minutes in his last 5. Shot attempts has been there. He's had 3-point makes in the area of 2, 7, 2, 3. Of course, he's in his last 4. He's hit this number in his last 4 games. 3 out of his last 4 games. So if you really want to alter it, it might got too much juice on it. But if you wanted to come down to a 10-point in the same game parlays, I'm not mad at that. Clint Capella, one of my favorite plays right here at the center position for rebounds. 13.5 is not out of the possibility there. He should have a really, really good time down there rebounding. You'll get his 12 rebound prop at minus 240. I know it's steep, but that's just, that's what you have to do when you mess with somebody like Clint Capella. He's hit that number in 2 out of his last 3 games. Then he followed that by a 9, a 22, 17, 13, 14, 15, 12, 16. He's just a rebounding freak, man. I don't see him getting played off the floor. So this is not one of those pace-up matchups where, he's gonna get played off the floor. So I'd imagine he'll get his full allotment of minutes, and it is what it is. It's a decent amount of things to like about this game, though. You can get in there and get you some money and get out of there. Some people in some good spots. Patty Mills and John Collins, they're in some pretty nice spots as well. John Collins, I didn't check on his rebound prop, but it's probably looking at, it's in that 8.5. I rarely mess with his presets, but, it is what it is. Let's move it on to New York Knicks at Toronto Raptors. We got 209.5 over under in this one. So it's a lot to like about this one because we know exactly, how much and, where the usage is coming from on both sides of the ball here. Injury news and notes for this one. We got Precious Achiuwa. He's questionable. And then, of course, Ken Birch is still out. Nerlens Noel is probable. And that's about it for the significant injuries, okay? So, if Precious Achiuwa goes, then, you could probably see somebody like Pascal Siakam go back to his regular role. Precious Achiuwa missed that last game. In his absence, Chris Boucher got to start, and then Champagne, he played some minutes right behind him. Woo-wee. I mean, some of these guys, most of these guys, especially on Toronto's side, they're just the model of consistency when it comes to rebounding and scoring the ball. All right, so you can get you plus money just off those these guys alone. All right, now Gary Trent Jr. He's back to his old tricks. All right, he's back to popping that thing. All right, so he had 24 points last game. He went 4 for 8 for 3. He's hit 2 threes or better, and 13 out of his last 15 games. One of those games he only hit once, so I definitely like him for a few threes or better. All right, that's one thing he's gonna do. And then Fred VanVleet, okay. Fred VanVleet, he's one stat he's got has been just really, really going under the radar is his rebounding prop. His prop was at 5. 5. So he going up against Washington, surprisingly he had 0 rebounds. I don't know what happened right there. But, his rebound prop is sitting at 4.5. Don't mind getting there at 4. It's probably sitting at a strong number. Well, it's minus 235 in same game parlays. Scotty Barnes has been rebounding the ball, really, really well as well. So, you'll get his rebound prop. He's averaging 8 rebounds. If you want to come down to a 7 or a 6 on Scotty Barnes, I wouldn't be mad at you there. So you can get a Scotty Barnes at a 6 rebound prop. You can get a Fred VanVleet 4 rebound prop. And then, you can mix in a couple threes or something like that from Gary Trent Jr. is probably juiced up, but you can definitely mix that in and be good to go with some plus money right there. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't want to get to a 4 rebound prop from Fred VanVleet. That was a decent little starter kit with those 2 right there. And then you can start working your way around to some points or something like that. I don't have not just that one favorite prop here. I ain't even gonna lie, but I can always use a mixture of them to get to what I need to get to. Rarely do I ever talk about point props. You guys already know that. But a lot of peripherals. I always like to touch on a lot of peripherals to let you guys know that it's not always about points, and you can get to money using peripherals. So that's major key. Because guys like R.J. Barrett, Alec Burks, Evan Fournier, definitely gonna try to pop that 3, and then Pascal Siakam, at this point. Whenever his line is this low, it's always in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? He has 30-point upside every given night. So it's a lot to like about these games, man. That's one. Toronto is one of my favorite teams to target for same game parlays. Consistency in the numbers wise, Milwaukee at Houston Rockets, 224 over under in this one. Milwaukee Bucks favored by 8.5 in this one. Keep an eye out for the injury news for ABC. He's questionable. In the event that ABC doesn't go, I think Chris Middleton, he's probably scored 20 points in 4 or 5 games straight. So I have some interest there. I was looking at the player performance doubles. Earlier today. They didn't have a 20-point prop in the win for Chris Middleton, but he is, he has been consistent in that 20-point range. He's played 30 minutes plus in 7 straight games. 5 games he had 20 points or better. And in that time span, he's averaging a strong, over 5 assists and 5 rebounds in that time span. But on the season, he's averaging 18, 5, and 5. So, I don't mind getting to some, bringing his rebound prop down to about a 4, and his assist prop down to about a 4. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind. He'll probably be matched up with somebody like Jason Tate. But it is what it is with that situation. So yeah, keep an eye out on the injury situation for Giannis at ABC. He's definitely in play. I really don't have to do too much touching on him. He's in a great spot. You know what I'm saying? If he does go, I'll probably like his props a little better. Double is not out of the question for ABC in this one. So it is what it is. One of my favorite props that I think I'm going to try to take a stab at today is Grayson Allen. You're going to get that 11.5 at plus money. Even if you want to come down to 10, I wouldn't mind that. In same game parlays, you'll get that at You'll get that at minus 184 for him at 10 points. But I think I'm going to take a stab at that 12. It's been 2 games since he hadn't had double figures. I think he's due. So I'm probably going to throw that prop on the board right there. His last 2 games, he had 8 and 6. Prior to that, he had 10 and 16. Even if I say I want to bag out of that, I probably still can get to that 2 3-point prop. It's probably going to have some juice on it. That's just, minus 320 same game parlays. I can get there. Another guy I like for threes over here is Garrison Matthews. Garrison Matthews could probably go over this 3-point total in this matchup. He's been really shooting the ball well. He's had 3 threes or better in 6 straight games, okay? 3-point makes in the area of 3 for 11, 4 for 6, 3 for 10, 4 for 7, 5 for 11, 5 for 9. Then he went 2 for 4. So, he's really, really been shooting the ball well. His 2 3-point prop is sitting at minus 360. So I can go something like Garrison Matthews for 2 threes. I can go for 2 threes for Grayson Allen. Then I can come over here and try to mess around with a point prop or something like that, and hopefully close my eyes and make sure this hit. Even if I was to even come at a Chris Middleton at 15 points, you can get that at 275. Then that's plus 142 money right there. You know what I'm saying? So a few examples of how I can, attacking some of this shit. Yeah. Los Angeles Lakers at OKC Thunder here. 215.5 over under. And Oklahoma Lakers favored by 6 on the road. This is a back-to-back. Lakers the only one playing a back-to-back today I see. And they ass, man. I don't even want to touch on them. You guys got something on the Lakers? Go ahead, man. Lukas Dort, he has 3-point upside, man. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he has the potential to crush this point prop, but I probably won't go there. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, his 3 points. His assist has been all over the place. It's just a wait and see approach for me with these teams. I don't know what, man. I'll probably straight bet a player performance double on him, man, because, anytime you get the underdogs Player performance doubles are always going to be higher. And, I might just play one of these right here and take Oklahoma City Thunder to win, just in case, man. Maybe because look, anytime you're the underdog, the player performance doubles are elevated. So look, even if you can find a way for Josh Giddey to get 6 rebounds, man, at 520, because the Lakers just I don't understand, man. Terrible, man, terrible. Lost that game to Memphis last night. No Brooks, come on, man. So if you think that Oklahoma City can win, man, you got some nice odds here. 10 points for Giddey at 360, 6 rebounds at plus 400 for Giddey. I mean, this is a scrappy ass team, man. 15 points for Lucius Dort at 330. Lucius Dort has been hitting. If they win this game, I'd imagine he's gonna look 2 threes for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at 390. I mean, 5 assists at 4,000. I'm not telling you to go there. I'm just saying that, for my underdog people out there, that's what it's going. One of those going to hit. You know what I'm saying? If you like the Oklahoma City Thunder to win, this will be the back to back for the Lakers. Lakers they need to come out there and win that damn game, though, man. They need it. Cleveland Cavaliers at Minnesota Timberwolves. All right. Injury news and notes for this one. I have to go back and check. Sorry about that. I usually know him by heart, but okay, D'Angelo Russell is questionable for this game. So keep an eye out on that situation. Patrick Beverly is he's questionable. He played 23 minutes last game in his first game back. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He went 0 for 3, but he did come back and play. And that's about it for the significant injuries. So got a 1 point. I mean, come on now, y'all know these my boys, man. But I have to, I don't know, man. I might have to tell. I don't know. I have a lean in this one yet. I don't have a lean in this one. I mean, the spread is only 1, so you know what that means. I mean, it is what it is. Vegas probably got this number right. We're going to see what D'Angelo Russell play. One thing I do know is Karl-Anthony Towns can't give up a whole heap of rebounds, okay? He knows how to give up some rebound. So, Jared Allen, I'm liking this point. I mean, this rebound prop right here. It's at +1. I mean, it's minus 132, so it's juicy, but I like it. And I wouldn't mind alternate up to 12. Excuse me, you guys know the drill with that, But, barring out any foul trouble, I think Jared Allen can hit this prop here. The trusty 3-point prop for Darius Garland. It's not out of the question. He's going to get this for plus money here, all right? So he's had 3 threes in 5 out of his last 7 games. He's made 3, 1, 5 for 8, 5 for 6, 4 for 8, and 3 for 7. So even if you want to come down to his 2 for him, and then 2 is not out of the possibilities for Larry Markkinen either. He's been shooting the ball all right, from 3. So even if you want to take the stabs on that plus money right there, Darius Garland has been playing some wonderful basketball, man. You cannot be you can't be disappointed with what he's been doing, man. He's stepped up and been, he's just been the model of consistency, man. You know what I'm saying? So I do think Evan Mobley could get, but I probably not gonna get there, I wouldn't mind taking a stab at it at 6 though, at minus 310 the same game parlays. But I don't know, man. I have to temper my expectations right here. They have some decent rebounders over here. Yep. But we don't have anything out for the Minnesota side on the props. I'm just going to stick with the bread and butter here and go with the Jared Allen, all right? Detroit Pistons at New Orleans Pelicans. A 212 over under in this one, and uh, New Orleans Pelicans favored by 6. Right off the back, man, I'm gonna like the New Orleans Pelicans in this one. I'm just gonna have to, you know, my boy is back. Josh Hart is back. What did he do? He just nothing. He just come right in and give you. I think he damn near. Let me check. I think he damn near gave him a triple double. I mean, he's just that dirty work guy, man. If the matchup is right, he had 12, 8, and 8. If the matchup was right, he had missed like what, 9 or 10 days. He just came right in and doing, Josh Hart things. Played 42 minutes. If I'm not mistaken, that game went to overtime against Denver. Denver ended up pulling that one out. But, I'm going to end up liking some Josh Hart. The matchup has to be right for me to go to his assist prop because you can really get some value there. He's averaging, 4 assists on the season, and they got his assist prop sitting at 4.5 for plus money. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't too much like the pace of this game. I just don't know. Even though the pace wasn't all that last game against Denver, but his 6 assist prop is sitting at plus money at 220. 210, and then his 8 assist prop is sitting at plus 680. He's he's hit 8 assists in a few times. I would temper my expectations. Sometimes even that 4 is iffy. Okay, even that 4 is iffy. I don't know if I'm going to get there. If you feel like you want to, pull a trigger right there, then go ahead and be my guest. Jonas Valanciunas has been really consistent with the 2 assist prop here. All right, what are you gonna get it for? You're going to get it for minus 250 in same game parlays. This is a prop that I always go to. He's hit this, he's averaging 2.5 assists. He's hit it 3 times in a row, 3 assists. Then he had a 1, then he hit it twice. He had a 1 for a 1, 2, 2, 0, 3, 3, 3. So, given if the matchup is right, I'll go there. All right. His rebound prop is definitely in play. It's one, it's going to be one that I like coming in at 12, going up against Isaiah Stewart, who is not a bad rebounder. As long as he stays out of foul trouble, Isaiah Stewart has a good chance of hitting this 7.5. But New Orleans, their defense is not the best. So you could probably get some decent performances out of somebody like Jeremy Grant. His point probably sitting at 22.5. Jeremy Grant is a volume shooter. He's averaging 20 points on the season. Just had 28 points against Washington. He gets to the line at a high clip. He went 14 out of 15 from the free throw line. Last game against Washington, a couple games before that against Phoenix, he went 12 for 14. So, he can be aggressive. He can be the aggressor here. So, that's usually how he gets his, money, man. He doesn't shoot. He doesn't make a ton of threes. I don't really go to him for peripherals or anything like that. But, when it comes down to just putting up points in the points category, he can do it, what I'm saying? But I rarely bet on it. Devontae Graham, for the rest of these guys, I just don't know. Cade Cunningham, he's in a really, really good spot, though. You know what I'm saying? No matter who's going to be guarding him, either whoever's at that 1 or that 2 spot, he's in a good spot, but especially off just sheer volume. He's been playing well. He's had he's hit this number. He's hit this number in his last 4 games, so that's pretty good. Behind the 3-point arc, outside of last game, he went 1 for 40. So, other than that, he's been playing, pretty good. He's hit 3 or more in 4 straight, 6 for 11, 3 for 5, 5 for 7, 3 for 9. So that's pretty good for the Rook, He's been rebounding the ball okay, but it's been spotty, so I can't trust it. Even his assist has been spotty. But this is a spot where I think he could probably, what's his assist prop? I think he could probably get to it. It's sitting at 5.5. It just depends on how aggressive he has to be, So one more game on the docket here. Boston Celtics at Phoenix Suns. This is a game that I really don't have anything for. There's no Booker. Phoenix Suns favored by 4.5. Boston Celtics on the road. A few good matchups here. You guys got anything for this one? Just let me know. I don't really have anything for it at this moment. I'm gonna dig into it. Good luck out there, guys. Be safe. Get to the money, man. Get to the money however you can. Let's eat.